Hello and welcome to the Next ReeVlog in this lovely scenic area known as Marriott's Way. This is a section of Marriott's Way that I think doesn't get explored as much as the areas that I myself have explored more. My reasoning for this: path seems a little narrower and I don't really see that many footprints, just bike tracks. And also I think this is a much longer stretch before it stops and gets to another crossing point or road where you can exit. So yeah, I myself have only been here a handful of times, and yeah, I woke up really early today after going to bed really late yesterday, had a nap midday yesterday, which highly justified given it's been a very, very long week. Got up for D&D, even though, that was difficult to get up from that nap. So after D&D, did some more stuff, had another nap. Admittedly, that was like 5 or 6 in the afternoon. I woke up a couple times before I got up. I intended to wake up most likely a few hours later, get up, go for a nice long walk, just to, spend some more time outside, enjoy the cool night air, stuff like that. But that didn't happen. I more or less slept through until really early in the morning and rinsed and repeated with that. However, that's okay. Got up this morning, I've done some washing up, I've put away some previous washing up, I've prepared to do the washing, as in clothes washing, when I get home from having a client. And I thought, you know what, I can still go for a nice walk, it won't be as long, because I'm expected to arrive at my mother's at a certain time in the morning, and honestly that means I need to go there immediately after recording this. That's okay. So, where's nice to walk? Marriott's Way. Hence why I'm here. There are a couple of things, however, that have not gone well this morning. One is a headache. Cause unknown. Do not expect it to be dehydration, due to the fact that I've had plenty of non-caffeinated fluids, juice and so on this week, or at least this last few days, and I've had a hydration supplement this morning, and that has not made a positive impact, not a negative impact either. It's made no impact on the status of the headache. Who knows, maybe it's caffeine withdrawals, because I have been reliant on it this week a little bit. And then I also have recently developed underside of my foot tendon that seems to go to my big toe hurts sometimes. I believe it's plantar fasciitis or something like that, but I'm not going to self-diagnose. I'm going to tell the doctor when I'm going on Wednesday. And I've not gone for a run for a long time, but I decided I'm going to go for a run. Why not? Maybe getting some blood moving will help the headache, and also running is good for me. So I made it part way. The headache got a lot worse. The under the foot pain began and rapidly got worse. So even though I'm in my running shoes, I am walking. But it's a very nice walk, and that gives me the opportunity to do this little vloggy thing. So huzzah! Anyone who is incredibly astute may notice in the reflection of the sunglasses, I don't know whether it'll show it or not, but I was wrong. There is actually an exit just up there. So this isn't a much longer point of Marriott's Way than the ones that I am more used to. I haven't been here for years though. I think I've been here like 3-4 times prior to this. One of which I was going that way on a school walk, sponsored walk for the school, when I was in year 8, I believe, 7 or 8, something like that. Fun times. But yeah, it's just nice to have this green, this nature, this no one else being around type deal. Yeah, can't really complain at that. One day I do intend to do the full Marriott's Way journey to Reetham. I think it's like 12 miles or something like that. So it's not extremely long, but it is a little bit time consuming, especially when you're not great at cycling and you don't have a great bike. It does take a lot longer to walk, obviously. Now I could run it, but definitely not with how my foot is at the moment. And also, I don't think I currently have the, what's the term? Stamina? That's probably the best one that I can think of. Endurance to last the full 12 miles, sadly. So it turns out this little exit isn't much of an exit. It's just access to someone's private property to the road. So yeah, apparently CCTV in operation, so I'm being recorded on multiple fronts. Huzzah! I should probably turn around and go back rather than just keep going this way because I've parked that way. So yeah, if I've got to go straight to my mum's after recording this, then you know what? Probably want to get back to the car. But tomorrow is a bank holiday. Now, I haven't got any specific plans for bank holiday. Don't have D&D in the evening, which I understand people make plans on bank holidays, but the reason we don't play D&D on the Monday very often is because people make plans on the Mondays anyway. So surely it would make sense, everyone knows nobody will need to work on that day, to then do the D&D, but whatever, that's fine. Yeah, so tomorrow's a bank holiday, so I am debating either tonight going just for a long walk around where I currently live, even though the views are much lesser than this for the most part. Still admirable, but less awe-inspiring, I suppose. So either doing that this evening, nice and late on, because I can have my clients, see the family, help out as much as they need, go back, have a shower, have a quick rest, do some housework, and then go for a nice long walk and not have to worry about being extra tired tomorrow or anything like that. Yay, circadian rhythms. Mine seems broken anyway, so I'm not super worried about having a late night or an extra early morning tomorrow, which is the alternate plan. Get up super early tomorrow, drive somewhere nice like this, go for a walk around there. That's somewhere nice like this. Could even be like go to the beach, go for a nice long walk along the beach, make sure my earphones are charged, my phone's charged, plenty of water and stuff with me, and just walk. Go a long way. I could spend the whole morning going for a nice long walk. And honestly, I think that it would probably be good for me. I would like to do specific stretching and exercises, but the issue is energy. Walking is just keep moving forwards, and if need be, turn around and go back. There's not too much limiting there when it's just an average day. If it's a day where I feel extra tired, walking is a nightmare. But like, obviously I can't see the future. Perhaps this afternoon I'll feel like death. Perhaps tomorrow I will feel even worse than that. Who knows? But the plan would be to just go for a walk. If the fatigue sets in extreme mode, then it will probably be a case of sleep. Because I can. And that's one of the beauties of having a broken circadian rhythm, is that it doesn't matter when I sleep. I know that I'll get more sleep eventually because I can just be like, oh, today fatigue day and not at work, sleep day. The insomnia is a bit of a pain when it is not fatigue day. They don't necessarily alternate, but whatever. Yeah, so that's pretty much the plan. I also would like to do some of my own training today towards my next belt at Kung Fu, general fitness stuff as well. Those two things are linked as well, but general fitness stuff is largely for my own health. I know that I shouldn't be caffeine dependent, but I require to be more awake than I usually am when I'm at work so that I can do my job, so that I don't, end up homeless and stuff, and can eat and pay bills. Oh, yay. So, alas, caffeine. Spend some of the money from the job on a supplement to do the job, to then feel bad because of the supplement, which will then make it harder to do the job in the future. But it's the, I've been saying but a lot today, it's the saying of, you have to survive today to fight again tomorrow. Even if this one battle may seem mediocre, not important, if you don't do your best to get through it, you can't do the next one. Something like that. There's no saying there, I just made that up, but it makes sense to me right now in this moment. Yeah. So, what training will I do today? Should I do any? Well, martial arts training, just going over techniques, practicing, rote repetition, internalizing, that sort of thing. And other than that, I've got to practice to be able to get the kip up eventually, as that is required for my next belt. Then I need to work my deep core, so that I can hopefully have better posture, because it really collapsed at the start of the year with the fatigue. It's improving, but very slowly, and I think that is one of the things that'll make me feel better on the non-fatigue times, so that I can hopefully continue to work towards general things that will increase my energy more. That's like a foundation baseline that I need to meet before I can start worrying about too much else. Yeah, I think that's more or less it. Yeah, got some other exercises and stuff to do at home, like split squats to help stretch out the hip flexors, train the glutes, which should also help with posture, with the old pelvic tilts and such. And I have a bench with some weights at home. It's really awkward because I don't have a proper barbell there. I instead have something else. Maybe I'll get a proper barbell there soon, because I have two. It's just getting them there, transporting them in the car, explaining what I'm doing, yada yada, to the fama-lama. It's a bit of a pain. But who knows? Whatever. We'll see. I also want to do some more like club bell style training, sword form or sword flow work. Anyway, there's a runner coming, so I'll catch you cats on the flip-flop. Goodbye.